Okay, dogs, we're back.
Okay, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. Release date July 10th, 2026. A distributor Sony Pictures. Production companies Likely Story Oval 5.
Boom.
Budget $3.5 million. Opening weekend they debuted at 898,000. And that was just domestic. So since then, the domestic gross is 1.3 million with no international money reported.
Yeah, so pretty tough. I mean, it was a pretty decent opening, I think, and then it just didn't do anything. Kind of tough.
Yeah, I don't know what they were going into the opening weekend expecting with such a low budget and like no
and such a ridiculous
marketing.
Storyline.
Yeah.
Also no marketing. Good point. For having so many celebrity appearances too. And Jon Hamm's like popping off right now.
Right, Jennifer Aniston. Jon Hamm is popping off. Good point.
Yeah, so I feel like they should have taken advantage of that.
Okay, so it's directed by David Wayne. He also directed Role Models and Wet Hot American Summer. The first AD was Jason C. Brown. Second AD, Jessica Fairs McGinn. Second AD, Timothy Muir.
Shout out.
It was written by David Wayne as well as Ken Marino. The DP, Kevin Atkinson.
And editor, John Digel. Shout out.
Also edited Wet Hot American Summer. First day of camp. I don't know much about that.
Must have been a more recent one. We had Zoe Dutch leading the cast as Gail Daughtry. Michael Cassidy, I believe, is her husband, Tom. I didn't realize his last name was McNoodleman. I don't know if that's accurate. But then you get Jon Hamm, Jennifer Aniston, Miles Gutierrez Riley. I'm not remembering who that is.
He plays like her gay best friend.
Oh, okay.
GBF.
Yeah. Ben Wang, Ken Marino, John Slattery, and Fred Melamed. Yeah, I think the cast honestly did a good job. I thought that it was just such a ridiculous storyline. Well, okay, before we get into it, this is our checklist, right? Are we gonna walk you through it? No, we're getting into it. Okay, so yeah. My first impression, it was funny, but it was like so stupid that it just lost me at times, and like the funny was like compensating for so much like what is happening right now that it wasn't enough. It wasn't a good movie, you know? Especially the ending, like, you know, they go on this crazy adventure and then, spoiler, and then she does like finally get to be with Jon Hamm, and like, I don't know, I just feel like the redemption was there somebody there?
Yeah, there's a whole group of bikers.
Like the redemption, it was just weird. Like it was just kind of awkward and not like funny. I don't know.
I mean, right from the jump, the script felt so stressed. Like Mariah was saying, just not funny. The jokes were not hitting. It was way forced, was kind of the thing. And they open. One thing I thought was cool was they opened with a narrator, and I'm forgetting who that actor was at this time, right. But was he in Arrested Development?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I didn't really recognize him.
Well, anyway, he was funny, and the whole style of opening with the narrator is cool. And then we immediately get into the hair salon scene, and they're so clearly not cutting hair or doing anything of the sort, and they're just like saying their weird punchline-y jokes. And I guess the premise is very funny. This girl, Gail Daughtry, is engaged or whatever, and then they're having like a jokey conversation about a celebrity sex pass, which is when a couple allows each other to basically go after one celebrity of their choice and potentially have sex with them.
Or like if you were to ever encounter that celebrity, you have the okay.
Right. And so her husband meets Jennifer Aniston and then immediately has sex with her, leaves the girl in the parking lot and like abandons her.
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. And then the whole premise of the movie is for Gail Daughtry to get revenge, and so basically she has to fuck John Hamm. And so all throughout the movie, she's explaining this mission to everyone in the film, and everyone just is like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." And so it's this ridiculous premise that is like combined with this like meme on Hollywood and meme on people traveling to Hollywood and like foreigners, and I don't know, it's like a weird kind of like what's that term when you're like making fun of something?
Satire?
Yeah. But then it was just all forced. Like they get to Hollywood and they ask this dude for recommendations, and he's like, "Oh, the great burger place, McDonald's," and like,
yeah, if you want the best coffee in town, you gotta go here to Starbucks.
right?
Yeah, so it is definitely funny in that way, and also
I thought that
play
was
like
whack.
on Southern.
I thought that was like so not funny and like not realistic because they're from Kansas City. They fucking have McDonald's and Starbucks.
Right.
The joke didn't land. I
Right.
thought it was so not funny and forced.
That was one of the ones that I was like, that was just dumb.
But that was the majority of them. I thought, yeah, everything but like the actual premise was pretty tough.
Yeah, and then even the premise got tired, I felt like it was just so much of the same thing, like you were saying, just going up to everybody and explaining the situation, and they're like, okay, and that happening so many times, it's like, okay, like I wonder what's gonna happen next, or like,
yeah, the dialogue was very poor. There's like basically no character development. You know, we're just plopped into this world, and then her husband fucks Jennifer Aniston, and then she has to fuck John Hamm, and everybody just accepts that. That's kind of like a joke within the little universe. Like it's kind of breaking the fourth wall a bit, and they're like memeing on themselves that the script sucks.
right,
Right?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very strange. The acting, that's another thing too. Like the script was poor, so the acting met the script.
It was limited.
Yeah, then people are playing themselves, but then like a dumbed down version of themselves.
Right.
Like Jennifer Aniston is just gonna fuck this random stranger and be like, "He said it was okay."
Yeah, like I only did it because I thought it would be cool.
Which is still like that's the only funny thing that happened.
Yeah.
There was also like they had to break into this rich guy's house, and then Gail Daughtry's like, "Quick, everybody take off your clothes," and then they use their clothes to like rappel over the fence, and that happened like 3 times or twice or something. And it was like, why did everyone have to get naked? Like there's no other possible way. And that just, it wasn't that funny and it wasn't that sexy. Like it was like, what, who wrote this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it just got really corn dog, and yeah, there was no substance to it, so it got old by the end of it, I felt like.
Cinematography, I mean, didn't hate it.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, was there a couple parts where I was like, this is so green screen, or like something?
Yeah, there probably was. Yeah, I don't know. There was nothing like outstanding in terms of the camera work. Casting, I mean,
And it
I'm not
wasn't
mad
bad.
at it. Yeah, they got Jennifer Aniston and John Hamm.
Yeah, camera work wasn't bad, is what I meant to say, and yeah, the casting, I'm not mad at it either. It was funny, everybody in there did okay. Yeah. Even the smaller actors, or I'm sorry if they're big and I don't know them, but like the hairdresser best friend, thought he did a good job. Yeah.
Soundtrack, don't remember.
Don't remember. It didn't stand out. Yeah.
Story,
Wasn't that kind of movie.
I mean, it was original. It was probably one of the best things about the film.
Yeah, I appreciate that they took a chance on something funny and different. But yeah, it just I don't know, needed to be rooted in a little bit more reality, or like, I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous, so to say that it should be rooted in reality is crazy. But like, I don't know, once we get so far to a place of like not realistic, I lose interest.
Totally. Yeah, and so it was like suspending belief or whatever, like you were suspending disbelief, is that the term? whatever, like you were accepting the fact that this is all fake, but then it didn't have a good return, like ROI on that acceptance of everything being fake. It wasn't like funny, and it didn't like hit.
Yeah.
Out of 5?
1.5, 2.
I think I'll give it 1.5. I mean, I didn't hate it. It was definitely like, I fell asleep.
You did.
Yeah, but it was not like god awful. It was better than Sinners.
Yep. I don't know. Was it?
No. It wasn't better than Sinners. No. But it was like.
But yeah,
it wasn't. I wasn't as upset watching that as I was watching Sinners.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess that's hot take.
Ask us about it. We'll talk about it in depth. Trust.
Fact. Okay, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Tell us if you like this new format with the checklist. Yeah, we're doing impressions, overall first impressions, writing, acting, cinematography, casting, soundtrack, and then story, and then we'll rate it for you guys. So yeah, that's kind of what we're feeling.